How you doing, aficionados? Chris Basso coming back at you from www.tobaccoworldcigars.com. This week's recommendation is something I discovered this morning. Made me realize a mistake that a lot of us tend to make when it comes to trying cigars out. I narrowed down my humidor to a very few amount of cigars left in my selection, and I reached down and I grabbed something that I don't normally care to smoke, to be frank with you. And one of those reasons, I guess, is something, it brings up a mistake that a lot of us tend to make, which is we try cigars sometimes after eating the wrong meal or drinking the wrong drink, and it really does affect the taste and the flavor of our buds, our taste buds, and the cigar itself. And it's just not fair when there are great cigars out there, and when I'm wrong about the way I might have judged a cigar in the past. I'm going to get right back on the line with you guys, and I'm going to let you know there was a mistake made. You got to try it. And that's how I feel right now about the Brazilia from CAO. I'm smoking the gold size, and prior to leaving my house this morning, I grabbed it, I lit it up. All I had in my system is my usual breakfast of champions, 3 Cuban coffees. I put the cigar in my mouth, lit it, and drove my car over here to my office, and I smoked it along the way. And I'll tell you, I made a big mistake when I judged this cigar the first time around. Not that I judged it online or on video with you guys, but just me personally. I really never cared to smoke it. But this will be something that will be on my I must smoke list, especially the price point. I love $5 cigars. Don't get me wrong. You know I'm a big Padron fan. I like my $12 and $15 Padrons. But for that guy who smokes his everyday $5 cigar, this one is on the money. This is made with a Brazilian Maduro wrapper. It has a Nicaraguan binder and filler. The Brazilian Maduro wrapper gives a very, very spicy touch to the sweet Nicaraguan blend that's inside. I call it a medium-bodied cigar, maybe with a light touch of full. But it's a great, great smoke, and I highly recommend it. It's a funny thing. As I'm recording this video and I'm telling you guys about the Brazilia, the CAO gold size, the 6x54 ring gauge. In comes a gentleman, and what does he ask for? I'm going to have him right follow me. Steve has it right here in his hand. Box of Amazons from the Brazilia line. I wanted to get this shot because I convinced him to let me put him on camera to show you that there are real people out there that really do buy the cigars I recommend. This is not a shill. Steve is taking his credit card payment right now as we speak. Ladies and gentlemen, the CAO Brazilian Maduro. Beautiful, beautiful cigar. I highly recommend it as a cigar of the week, and I hope you love it. All right, so you got my recommendation of the week. It's a CAO Brazilia gold size, a 6x54 Robusto. I hope you guys love it as much as I do. Before I go, a couple things I want to mention before we wrap things up. I was given a gift by one of our club members, Philly. I'm going to throw his name in here because I think he deserves it. He's a great cigar guy. We have a gift from him over here, and I'm going to have him right follow me. I love it. I've been looking for one of these things for the longest time, and I never got one for the store. But Philly decided it was something we were missing. I got an Indian chief. I'm going to turn him around so you can take a look at him, say hello. Anyway, we're trying to figure out a name for him. Hold on one second. This is Mitch. Mitch, say hello to the world.
Hello to the world.
Trying to figure out a name for this chief. We're going to have a contest, okay? I'm going to give away a box of cigars. Box of Romeo and Juliet, Churchill and Tubos goes to the person who gives me the name that I should be naming this chief, all right? I hope somebody out there wins and enjoys the cigars. Once again, this is Chris Basso from www.tobaccoworldcigars.com, and I want you to remember, I love to smoke. If I could smoke in my sleep, I would, and if I die and they don't allow smoke in heaven, I want a first-class ticket to hell. See you next week.